Yo, what's up everybody? We are back today and we got another video coming out, and I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a long time, but coronavirus is out here. But I have been editing and stuff like that, so you can go to follow my Instagram. And if you like this video and if you like car content in general, I'm going to be posting a lot of car content on this channel because it's essentially it's what I do, whether it be like news or car vlogs or cinematic videos. If you're interested, go ahead and subscribe down there and like the video, comment on it. Anyways, what we're going to be talking about is the next generation BRZ and or FRS, and the new news that we got on it, which might be kind of surprising for some people, but I'm going to be honest, in a way I kind of had a feeling this was going to happen. It's still rumors at the end of the day, but when magazines publish it, it makes it a little more solid, and especially when it's like a reputable magazine. First things first, we already know they're coming back. No need to, explain any further on that. It should be either spring or mid-July 2021. So over there on Best Car, they said as early as March 2021. Probably not gonna happen. From what they know, they're not gonna be placing any orders on the BRZ anymore, in Japan at least. I want to say June or July of this year. They're expecting the rollouts for the new generation BRZs and 86s, but at least for the BRZs, they said around June or July of this year they're stopping placing orders. All right, so now on to probably the biggest piece of information that actually is the reason why I wanted to make this video. The motor and the transmission. Mostly the motor. So, as we know, there are rumors going out there about the Subaru Ascent motor, 2.4 liter FA24 with the turbo potentially going into the next generation 86. I've stated multiple times that I believe the FA24 is going in there, but I don't believe they're going to be putting in the turbo. So I had my doubts in them putting it in there, and based off of Best Car Japan's post, it shows that they aren't going to be putting in the FA24 turbocharged. They're going to be putting in the FA24 non-turbo. So what does this mean exactly for power-wise, for power bumps? On it, I took a screenshot. You can go ahead and see the screenshot right here. It says the engine is being changed from the current 2-liter FA20 to the 2.4-liter FA24. The power is expected to increase from 207 PS to 220 PS, and the torque will increase from 21.6 kgm to 24.5 kgm. I don't know what that means, but here's numbers on that converted to horsepower and the foot-pounds of torque. That doesn't really sound exactly like a huge power bump, to be honest. I do know that power isn't necessarily the most important thing when it comes to these. It's necessarily the lack of torque and the fact that these had a torque dip. I was expecting a little more, even though it's a naturally aspirated motor. 205 horsepower out of a 2-liter. That's what, 102.5 horsepower per liter. And if you added 0.4 liters to that, what is it? 40-ish horsepower, a little tad bit more than 40. So it'd probably be somewhere around 240. I'm just really hoping just that torque is a lot better because it is a 2.4 liter. It's something that this car was lacking. And if it can deliver on the torque, then the horsepower doesn't really matter too much. A lot of people are going aftermarket anyways. When it comes to these cars, they want to go boost, whether it be turbo, supercharger, whatever. Just as long from the factory it has get up and go. It also states that it's going to have an automatic transmission. As you can see, if you read that there, it might sound like a tad bit confusing. It makes it sound like it's only going to have an automatic, but that's not the case. As you go ahead and read the next one that I put in right here, it's still going to have a manual, but I just think it says, it's basically saying that it's not going to be like a CVT just like the WRXs are. It'll maintain the actual automatic gears, the actual gearing, not just the people that want to buy an automatic transmission. Nothing that concerns us too much because we know it's still going to have a manual transmission for people that want manual, which is me. Also, what you can see in that screenshot that I have, it actually shows the dimensions of the car, like the wheelbase and everything like that. You'll notice that the dimensions of this next generation one is exactly the same. So what we're assuming here, safely, we're not going to be switching over to the Toyota platform. It's going to be the exact same platform, same chassis. It's just basically going to be this chassis getting an update. That's just about it. It's just going to be a refresh, essentially. Honestly, it doesn't really seem like it's going to be changing all that much. The motor is a big change, I will say that. If they could make this transmission even better, that would be great. This is a great feeling transmission, clutch feel, everything. It's a great driver's car already. Honestly, I think this update's gonna be kind of just like what the 350 did to the 370 or the AP1 S2000 and the AP2 S2000. You know, it'll change the motor, tweak the suspension and everything like that, tune the whole chassis to make it even better. But overall, not too big of a difference. They'll drive pretty similarly. Does this make people want to buy this car? It doesn't really give them as much incentives as that turbo would have been. It's a whole new motor. Hopefully it could hold some more power when it comes to aftermarket. And honestly, I hope they keep a very similar system as they did in this one, because they got a good amount of power out of it. Like I said, 102.5 horsepower per liter. That's pretty efficient. It's not bad at all, to be honest. All right, you guys, that's just about it for the video. That's pretty much all the updates that I had. You know, not very many updates, like I said, but those were pretty high impact updates because that affects the car very much. I am still very, very, very interested in purchasing that car, so we can go ahead and bring it onto the channel and we can go ahead and build it together. And you know, I would love to be one of the first people to have it. As you know, I work at Subaru. I'm gonna definitely try and be the first ones that have it. So go ahead and subscribe. Stay tuned for all of that because it's gonna be pretty darn exciting once I go ahead and get this car in my hands. Alrighty, you guys, have a great day. I'll see you in the next video. I'm going to film it right now.